In the last question, we clarified proficiencies and the role of standards in proficiencies. This question will guide us through the first steps of proficiency development or adoption. The course as a whole will walk you through the development of one proficiency and is meant to help you experience one part of a bigger whole. Just like in good unit design, we are going to start with the end in mind. For our example, throughout the course, we are going to focus on collaboration. We start by asking ourselves, what should skillful collaboration look like and sound like when students leave our system? When they leave us, what collaborative skills should they have so that they can be successful in college, in the workplace, and as citizens? After a brainstorm, here are some of the ideas we came up with. We described what we might observe students doing, like creating group processes. We also described what we might observe students saying during or about the process. Note that we did this initial exercise without the use of standards or research-based learning progressions, just our own experience. Connecting back to standards will come later on. The next question we ask ourselves is, what evidence will we be able to collect that demonstrates students can collaborate? After another brainstorm, we came up with ideas like debriefs, observations, and student reflections. Note that pieces of evidence don't always have to be the end product. Another question you might ask is, where do we see opportunities for students to collaborate in our school now? Because this is a transferable skill, applicable across multiple content areas, we considered many different places in school where collaboration will occur. As you explore this more in the tasks and activities below, you are asked to consider what end you have in mind when thinking about what it looks like and sounds like when a student is good at speaking in front of peers and strangers. Whether you choose to write your own proficiencies or adopt and adapt, you should first have in mind what your expectations are for student success. One final note. When developing your own systems, it's helpful to do this thinking with others, including teachers at different levels, students, parents, administrators, and community members, especially when you're working in transferable skills like collaboration. Initial design of content proficiencies can be done with content teachers, but think about ways to include other teachers and students in the process later on. In the text-based reflection, you are asked to consider a possible starting point. This is a good time to think about who to include, how, and when. Thank you for watching. Remember to record your work in the Evidence of Learning tool and to check out more resources below. If you have any questions or want to share additional resources you think might help others, please contact the Center for Collaborative Education at vtclg@ccebos.org.